Welcome back, everyone. Today's explainer is diving straight into a high-stakes, incredibly fast-moving topic, buying land in the booming Ghaziabad NCR market. Look, navigating real estate can honestly feel a bit like walking through a minefield blindfolded, right? So let's figure out exactly how to do this safely.
You know, it's a harsh reality. For so many of us, the ultimate cultural dream is to buy that pristine plot of land and build a beautiful, custom villa from the ground up. It's the ultimate symbol of success and stability. But what happens when that dream turns into a literal legal nightmare? Because honestly, just one wrong signature or one skipped background check, and poof, that dream can instantly vanish into a developer's trap.
Okay, let's dive into this. Section 1, the plot buying dream and navigating the Ghaziabad and RRTS boom.
Right now, plots in this area are just buzzing with potential, mostly thanks to massive industrial growth and the new RRTS corridor. This regional rapid transit system is literally transforming connectivity in the region, making it an incredibly lucrative place to put your money. But, and this is a big but, where there's high demand, there's high risk. You've got manipulative sellers just waiting to take advantage of the hype. So, consider this explainer your tactical survival guide. We're going to walk through the 5 critical red flags you absolutely need to watch out for to protect your investment and secure your future.
Which brings us to red flag number 1, approvals and the missing map. So you're going to hear the phrase GDA approved thrown around a lot. Sellers use it as a buzzword to make you drop your guard. They want you to hear Ghaziabad Development Authority approved and just trust them on the spot. The seller might confidently whip out this glossy, official-looking general area approval. Sounds great, right? Well, actually, scratch that. What you really need is the stamped specific layout map showing your exact plot number, along with the specific GDA layout approval number. If they can't produce that, or if you jump on the official GDA portal and can't verify that specific number, you might be looking at an unauthorized colony. Do not settle for vague generalities here.
Moving on to red flag number 2, suspicious pricing.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the math. Look, we all want a great deal, especially when hunting for affordable plots. But every area has a baseline market rate. If you're eyeing a plot and the seller is casually offering a 40 to 50% price drop compared to neighboring GDA-approved townships, well, your alarm bells should be ringing loudly. Scammers absolutely love using this massive discount to bypass your logic and lure you right in. As the old saying goes, if a deal is genuinely too good to be true, it almost always is.
So why is it so incredibly cheap? Well, you're very likely looking at what's called Laldora land, or just raw, unconverted farmland. This means it lacks a change of land use, or CLU. Or even scarier, it might literally be land that's under government acquisition for future infrastructure projects. The bottom line here? Legally, you cannot build a house on this land. You'd essentially be buying a very expensive piece of paper that will never ever become a home.
All right, red flag number 3, the bureaucratic shield.
This red flag is all about the paperwork protections you have at your disposal in 2026, specifically RERA. The Real Estate Regulatory Authority is absolutely your best friend when buying land. Now, you'll probably hear all sorts of creative excuses from shady developers. They'll claim the project is too small for RERA. Or my favorite, that the registration is in process and magically has been for 6 months. Don't buy it. The hard and fast rule is that any project over 500 square meters or more than 8 units absolutely requires RERA registration. No exceptions. This ensures the developer can't just take your money and run, and it legally binds them to actually deliver the roads, electricity, and sewage they promised you on time.
That brings us to red flag number 4, the paperwork trap and disputed titles.
This is one of the absolute biggest, most heartbreaking pitfalls in the Ghaziabad market: disputed ownership. Just imagine handing over your life savings only to find out 3 different family members are claiming they own that exact same piece of land. To avoid this nightmare, you have to understand the mother deed. Think of this as the primary legal document that traces the entire chain of property ownership back a full 30 years. It proves exactly who owned what and exactly when. If a seller is hesitant, if they stall, or if they outright refuse to show you this 30-year history, walk away immediately. Seriously, don't even negotiate.
So, the crucial point is, how do you actually protect yourself from these title disputes? It's a 3-step process. Step 1, hire a good local lawyer who actually knows the regional landscape. Step 2, have them run a strict title search. You want them checking for pahanis. Those are the local land revenue records. and making sure there is absolutely no pending litigation sitting in the local courts with your plot's name on it. And step 3, obtain an encumbrance certificate. Let's clearly define that term real quick, because it's a real game changer. An encumbrance certificate, or EC, is your ultimate must-have weapon. It's the definitive legal proof that the land is financially clean. It means it's completely free from any hidden dues, unpaid taxes, or secret mortgages taken out by whoever owned it before you. I can't stress this enough. Never close a deal without it.
Okay, red flag number 5, the physical reality.
We've spent a lot of time on the paperwork, but now you need to step away from the documents and actually go visit the site. You have to verify that the physical world matches what's promised on paper. When you visit an unauthorized colony, the seller is going to paint a beautiful picture for you. They'll gesture to an empty, dusty field with maybe a random pile of bricks and promise upcoming 40-foot roads, lush parks, and luxury clubhouses. Sounds amazing, but what you actually need to look for are visible electricity poles, proper physical demarcation of the roads, and sewage pipes that are already on site.
Because here's the thing. Genuine GDA-approved townships, like Moti City for example, they don't just sell empty promises. Legitimate projects are actively developing their infrastructure right alongside their plot sales. If the site you're touring looks like raw, untouched farmland with literally zero physical progress, that is a massive red flag. You need to proceed with extreme caution.
Finally, securing your real estate future. And this brilliantly illustrates our main takeaways today. We've gone through the traps, so let's synthesize all this. Securing your real estate future isn't just about avoiding a disaster. It's about confidently making a smart move for your long-term wealth. So here is your handy survival checklist. Number 1, verify that specific GDA layout number. 2, beware of those massive 40 to 50% discounts. 3, demand rarer registration for projects over 500 square meters. 4, verify that 30-year title history and lock down your encumbrance certificate. And 5, always ensure you can actually see real, physical infrastructure on the site before you hand over a dime.
Now, why does all this heavy diligence matter so much? Well, because taking shortcuts with unapproved, unauthorized plots might seem like a bargain today, but it almost always leads to a complete lack of basic utilities, or worse, sudden government demolition drives tomorrow. You want a peaceful green escape for your family, right? Not a constant, stressful battle with city planners? Keep it safe and stick strictly to GDA-approved and RERA-registered developments.
So, I want to leave you with this final, absolutely critical question. Will your investment build secure, generational wealth for your family? Or is it going to become a legal demolition site? The Ghaziabad market offers some incredibly lucrative opportunities right now, but you hold the power to protect yourself. Go out there, trust your instincts, but always, always verify the facts. Thanks for joining me for this explainer, and happy, safe investing out there.